Over the hump this Wednesday night. Let's check out Minnesota's starting lineup. And is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Julius Randle out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's DiVincenzo in at the 1. And for the Grizzlies, Moran and Smart make up the backcourt. Bain and Jackson Jr. holding down the forward spots. And it's Clark in at center. Here's Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson.
Yeah, the play naturally finds Jackson because he's so well positioned. He's right where his team needs him.
Stan, certain NBA teams take on the identity of their home. Like the Grizzlies, for example. They call Memphis Grind City.
Well, Brian, I think it's a perfect fit. Hard-working people in a hard-working city, and they want a hard-working team.
Oh, the vertical of Morant is simply incredible. I mean, he's fantastic at using it to his advantage on the inside.
Outside Edwards. Smart grabs a miss. Morant with it. DiVincenzo picks him up. Here's Clark. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a three-point play. It's on Anthony Edwards. Memphis shooting their first free throw of the night. Clark no good on that one. And Grant, the success of teams like the Timberwolves showing that size still matters.
Yeah, in this pace and space era, that may have come into question just a bit, but size and skill combined has always been your best bet at winning. And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Morant, the pass to Bain. Good, and the setup by Morant.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Count it. Edwards got 5 now.
Well, I love when guys like Edwards work inside. Don't settle for jumpers. Get a solid look close to the rim.
Bain with a screen on Edwards. Morant. Oh, okay!
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, putting on a show for the fans. Morant's skills making it look like a circus in here.
DiVincenzo against Morant. Randle inside. And it's Randle with the jam.
Well, he can play the 4 because he gets off the ground so well.
Outside Bain. Jackson, the screen. The jump hook. 6 to shoot. The rebound by the Timberwolves.
Well, I know he can finish at the rim, but the defense did just enough to force the miss.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Grizzlies.
Well, the way they've been attacking inside is phenomenal. Consistently getting high percentage looks, and that's what great offenses are all about.
Another thing they're doing well early on is moving the ball, playing selfless basketball, and getting everybody involved on the offensive end.
And Stan, while Edwards has pushed back, it hasn't stopped others from comparing him to his heiress, Michael Jordan.
And that talk is more about how his game reminds one of MJ and less about greatness. Edwards' career is just getting started.
And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
1:49 left in the first quarter. To the left wing. DiVincenzo against Morant. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Gobert. No luck on that one. And it's Morant with the ball for Memphis. Trailing by 2. And the basket by Bane.
Not just an aggressive scorer, Morant is also a fantastic distributor.
DiVincenzo against Morant. Randall left side. Here's Edwards. And all around the rim that time before dropping. Edwards got 10 points in the game.
Yeah, never a bad idea to have Randall with the ball. Just a great passing forward.
And he gets that one. Oh, another lead change. 6 total in the first half.
And this is the battle we were hoping to see.
Edwards looking it over. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
Just a ferocious play by Edwards. Taking the contact, but staying committed to his finish.
Here's Morant. Morant with the slam!
This guy is putting on a clinic for the people.
Yeah, I'm shocked. I can't believe he pulled that off in a real game. And Edwards slams it in.
Hey, good luck stopping Edwards when he puts his head down and attacks the basket.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Here's Morant driving to the basket. Not going to go that time. Ooh, great D that time from Gobert. Clark against McDaniels. And there it is for him.
This is Gobert going to work. I mean, he knows the inside contact can't stop him.
Outside Morant. 1 second left. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Well, I have to applaud their ball movement.
That screen.
They're moving the ball around, finding the best looks they can, and keeping everyone involved.
And, of course, taking it inside, always a great game plan. And I'm curious if there'll be an adjustment from the defensive end. Maybe sag off some shooters a little.
So for Minnesota right now, Ebb is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Rudy Gobert is out there with Julius Randle. And it's DiVincenzo in at the point guard position. Grizzlies trail by 3 to the middle. Kicks it out to Bane. Back to Clark. Just 5 on the clock. McDaniels with the rebound. Minnesota leading by 3. Edwards with it. He's got 14. Pass to Gobert. The 3. Edwards can't hit.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him. Well, so much can be said about Jaren Jackson Jr.'s versatility, but I'd like to praise his team-first mindset. If the dirty work needs doing, he's got it, as long as it helps his team get the win.
Edwards a screen on Smart. Outside Edwards. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. Randall's got 3 assists tonight.
Well, look, Edwards plays with a lot of confidence, which makes him deadly off the catch.
Morant, the pass to Bane. Launches a 3. 3 shots, 3 baskets. Great efficiency so far.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Randall, the pass to DiVincenzo. Randall inside. Jackson on him. Edwards finds DiVincenzo. Gobert inside. Defended by Jackson. McDaniels passes to DiVincenzo. Randall a screen on Morant. For 3, DiVincenzo. The Grizzlies pull it in. Now Morant. McDaniels with some nice D.
Excellent coverage defensively, making it hard on him.
And here's Edwards outside. Smart grabs the miss.
Yeah, and the defense really respects his shooting ability, and they showed it with that tight coverage.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Brian, John Morant is excited to be back on the court, and he's looking to lead this Grizzlies team back to the postseason. He said of the adversity, quote, "It made me better. I'm just grateful and thankful for the position I'm in." Brian, it's great to have him back in action.
Yeah, everyone loves a comeback story, Allie. Thanks. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. DiVincenzo's gotten his second bucket on the night. Payne with a screen on Edwards. Here's Morant. Morant flashes his vertical there.
I mean, just an agile move by Morant down low, working around the contact and getting it to go.
DiVincenzo against Morant. Randall a screen on Morant. Pass to Randall. Now Edwards. Randall a screen on Smart. Edwards a pass to Gobert. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two. They'll pin that one on Marcus Smart.
The length of Gobert is a problem for any defense. And of course, he uses it so well to draw contact while shooting.
Defensive Player of the Year 4 times over, Stan. Rudy Gobert tied for the record.
Yeah, Brian, alongside Dikembe Mutombo and Ben Wallace, and Gobert's capable of getting another one too, assuming his countryman Victor Wembanyama doesn't start taking the reins.
Randall against Payne. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
He's been so aggressive on offense, and with the results, you understand why.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Puts up a three. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Outside Edwards. Clark grabs the board. Memphis has gone 3 of 4 from outside so far in the second quarter. Morant. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the and in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach does not agree with it, and he wants them to take another look at the monitor.
The play will be reviewed under NBA rules. There will be 2 minutes to review the play.
The NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And that one falls. That puts him up 1 point in the game now. And Morant drops them both. 24 seconds left in the half. DiVincenzo against Morant. Outside Edwards. Pass to Randall from deep. Sends it home from three-point land. Randall's got 5.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. The T-Wolves on top, leading by a point. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. give him some different looks.
We've got Santi Aldama, also Edie out there, and it's Pippen in at the point. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. 3 on the clock. From the wing, and that one drops. Pippen's got his first bucket in this one. And you played for several different coaches with very different philosophies, Grant. Did you have a favorite system? Oh, he packs it down!
That is incredible.
And it's amazing. Neither team has been able to hold the lead for any length of time.
Yeah, these guys are leaving it all on the floor tonight.
Here's Alexander Walker. From outside, off the mark.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Stolen by Ingles. A little over a minute gone here in the second half. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
A sequence like that really does sting. I'll tell you that much.
Pass to Wells. Jacks up a 3. And again, it's Memphis missing. Minnesota leading by 3. Recently, player health has been the big talking point around the Memphis Grizzlies stand.
Yeah, B.A., look, and it's really a shame to have such a talented, dynamic team have to deal with all those constant what-ifs and have their seasons so affected by things outside of their control. It's tough.
And here's Miller. He'll bring it up for the T-Wolves. They've only allowed 2 points so far in the second half. That one goes. Count it. And now a 7-point Timberwolves lead.
And they're building up steam, getting out in front and trying not to look back.
Well, look, we've seen that no lead is safe these days. You got to keep scoring and extending that margin.
Memphis shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in this game. And he drops the first. Both good from the line that time. Here's Dillingham. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. And he goes in for the dunk.
And they're playing rock-solid basketball right now. Really starting to see that lead grow.
Well, that third quarter is when you want to increase your lead. Really building it up before that final quarter.
On the wing, Alexander Walker, defended by Kennard. Miller, the pass to Reed. And there are the Timberwolves with another bucket.
Even though he hasn't lit up the scoreboard, I like how he's keeping others involved.
Here's Pippen. For Dillingham. Kicks it out to Kennard from behind the arc. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss. The Timberwolves lead by 9. Inside, here's Reed. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. And coach doesn't like the call at all.
First 2. The play is
replay.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Here's Wells. Still no points. Now here's Ingles. Three-pointer. Offensive rebound. Pass to Reed. A slam dunk by Reed.
Well, he's a bit of an undersized center. However, his leaping ability can certainly mask that.
Here's Pippen. Throws it up high.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up. Pass to Alexander Walker. And it's out of bounds. to Minnesota. A line change here for Memphis.
Substitution on the court.
Here's DiVincenzo. He has 6. Up top, Randall. Defended by Jackson. Outside, McDaniels. 4 on the clock. Outside for Randall. Fires the 3. The shot that time not on target. Ooh, McDaniels with a steal. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Releases. Oh, they get a hand on it. Pass to Randall. Tries again. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson.
The attention to detail on defense. Jackson reads shooters well and knows when to go for blocks.
5 to shoot. Here's DiVincenzo. And can't hit the shot, but they're saying he got hacked, so he'll head to the line.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
So he comes up empty, missing both. Morant using his speed, and then Morant with the dunk.
Ooh, wait, big finish, big time, and man, did they need that.
You can tell he's trying to get him going with that dunk.
Yeah, he saw the opportunity to finish with some authority, trying to fire his guys up.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. 0 chance to stop that.
Now that is an elite level dig. What a great pass.
Get up, Anthony Edwards.
Wow, this is how explosive Edwards can be. He finishes with such force at the rim.
Jackson outside. Ooh, Gobert with a steal. McDaniels with it. Guarded now by... Oh, a big slam!
Oh my gosh, the athleticism.
You have to be kidding me.
Wow, that's how you take things into your own hands. Clark finds Morant. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. And one thing that Morant has always been elite at, finding a seam in a defense and getting to the rim, Grant.
Yeah, any crack allows him to get inside. And as good as anyone at splitting a double, which he sees a lot of. So once inside, he can finish with authority or kick it out to a shooter.
McDaniels, that's good.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
Yeah, the long arms, it's difficult to protect your shot from Gobert's reach.
Yeah, that's a nice hustle play, but boy, it drives a coach crazy to concede second chance points.
For 3, DiVincenzo. It's rebounded by Memphis. Here's Morant. And then Morant with the jam!
And tearing them to shreds tonight. You know, when a player as versatile as Morant starts going off, look out.
Here's Gobert. Banked it in off the glass.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
Yeah, and how great have these offenses been for these teams tonight? Just fantastic execution.
Smart against Edwards. Pass to Gobert. Outside for Randall. The 3-ball. Nails it from 3. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
Well, something else that has stood out to me has been their aggressiveness on the boards. They're just out-muscling the opposition on the offensive glass.
Here's Edwards. Clark grabs the board. Clark's got 5 rebounds tonight. Payne, the pass to Clark. Back to Payne. And growing up in California, Stan, when did you first fall in love with the game of basketball?
Well, Brian, my dad coached for a long time, and I just remember going to his practices and going to his games. I can't remember a time where I didn't love the game.
Here's Edwards. That shot missing. Smart with the defensive effort. Grizzlies trail by 13. Ooh, McDaniels with a steal. For three, DiVincenzo nails it from beyond the arc.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Randall can't hit. Memphis has gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. Looking to win the run. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss. And so Randall will bring it up for the T-Wolves.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Timberwolves.
You know, their ability to protect the ball helped win it for them.
Yeah, it really did. Less turnovers mean you can get more chances to score. All coaches tell you to value every possession.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Anthony Edwards.
Yeah, you know, he was a man on a mission in this one. The defense had absolutely no answers for him tonight. Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
For Memphis, they've gotten 3 of 8 shot attempts to find the net here in the fourth quarter. Let's go with a 3. Good, and the setup by Morant. And they're so close to putting this game away.
Yeah, B.A., you don't have to do anything crazy. Just run the clock and don't turn it over.
And here's Edwards outside. Clark grabs the board. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. From deep, Bane. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
And here's Edwards. Four on the clock. Puts up a deep 3. That shot off. So we see the Timberwolves taking the W here. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard to come by. It's never
visiting Dallas Cowboys.
It's the NBA. Now a look at Dallas's starting lineup. The star backcourt, Doncic and Irving are the guard set. And one forward, Thompson. And the other forward, Washington. And it's Gafford in at the center, filling out the middle. And for Memphis, filling in the perimeter slots, it's Smart and Bain. Jackson is out there with Brandon Clark. And it's Morant in at the point. And on paper, Greg, this might seem like a potential blowout. But anything can happen in this NBA.
Kevin, we see upsets happen all the time. It's what makes the sport great. You can't take any team or game for granted.
Now here's Morant. Outside, Bain. Here's Gafford. Pass to Thompson. Now here is Irving. Guarded by Morant. 6 to shoot. Tries again. Irving drives in. The shot's good.
Slashing to the rim with so much precision and skill. Irving, nearly impossible to contain when he spots a lane and decides to drive.
Now here's Morant. The kick out to Bain. Off target from outside. Mavericks have gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. Irving against Smart. Offensive rebound. Doncic dishes to Irving. Here's Gafford. And Gafford throws it down.
You got to appreciate Kyrie Irving's court awareness. Outstanding. Finding open teammates.
And it's Taylor Jenkins calling timeout here. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Greg, you love this topic more than anyone when you think about the best ball handlers of all time. Where does Kyrie Irving rank on your list?
Well, you know, I think, Kevin, he's at the very top. I've never seen anyone else pull off some of the things he does. Certainly makes a strong case for the best ever.
And it's Doncic missing.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lane.
And a wide open look for Bain. Drills the three-pointer.
It's like reading a picture book for Morant. He makes it look insanely easy.
Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. A nice shot by Doncic. Doncic has got 6.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. Not there.
And that one's good. Morant.
And no problem for Morant that close to the hoop. Once he gets inside, he makes it look easy.
Outside Irving. Gafford passes to Irving. Washington sets the pick for Doncic. The 3, P.J. Washington, and that's good.
Well, he's a stretch forward now with a dangerous outside shot. Washington loves letting that one fly from there.
Morant against Thompson, and it's Morant missing. And the Mavericks with possession. They're on a 13-5 run.
2 minutes remaining.
Down low, stolen by Jackson. And now the Grizzlies, fast break. And Clark slams it in.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
Washington, that's good.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
It's an odd stat, but what I'm going to throw out there anyway, the Memphis Grizzlies set an NBA record last season for players used in a season.
Kevin, this isn't football, right? They had 33 different guys suited up last season. That tells you how difficult it was. Constant change, hard to build chemistry, and let's face it, hard to win games.
Here's Morant. Lays it up off the glass.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Here's Doncic. He's got 6. On the wing, Irving. Smart with the steal. Here's Clark, and then Clark slams it in.
This is the mindset Clark has. He's opportunistic and really has an awareness of when to attack in transition.
Now, here's Doncic. Outside Irving. Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Memphis. There's 31 seconds left in the first. Clark kicks to Morant. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
It's going to be on Kyrie Irving.
High effort play by Morant. He refuses to let the foul stop him from getting the shot up.
Both free throws good from Morant. There's 18 seconds left here in the first quarter. Now, here is Irving. Pass to Thompson. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see. Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe, he's going to cash in more than not.
Morant with a wide open look. Gets an open look and hits. Morant's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
The basket's coming early and often in the first. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Mavericks?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And, you know, their rebounding advantage has been glaring. Simply outworking them on the boards for that entire first quarter.
On the floor for Dallas. Irving on the wing along with Thompson. Big men on the floor for Middle Washington and Gafford. And it's Doncic in at the 1 spot. And here is Doncic. Impressive work inside from Doncic.
Doncic has it all, full package. Soft hands that time made the floater look easy.
Greg, you think about oversized point guards, and the gold standard has always been Magic Johnson. Now you look at Luka Doncic, and he's certainly big for that position.
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And I gotta say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still a magnificent move to the rim.
I don't care what the score is there, fellas. That's the play we'll remember from this game, clearly.
The Grizzlies trail by 5. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Grizzlies retired Marc Gasol's number 33 last season. You may recall he moved to Memphis in his teens, watching his older brother, Powell, play for the Grizz. Marc said, "I had a very unique perspective, that of a fan. When I came back as a Grizzlies player, I carried that with me." And Kevin, that pride certainly showed.
Pride's a great word to use. No question, DA. Thank you.
One of the most composed scorers we have in our league. Thompson has the poise to make every shot count. And guys, there are some you can give that shot to, but let's be clear, he's not one of them. Terrible job there by the D.
Here's Doncic. Washington sets the pick for Irving. Pass to Washington. 6 on the shot clock. Doncic with it. Guarded now by Clark. And the dunk by Doncic.
Luka with so many physical gifts, taking flight right there.
Morant with it. 10 points for him. Luka Doncic grabs the miss.
And priority number 1 has got to be the finish, guys, not the fancy stuff.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bane.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Irving looking for an opening. It's Washington high post. Greg, you look at today's point guards, so many different types that can be effective.
And there's a lot more freedom for point guards to kind of explore the parameters of their game. Sometimes it's steadying an offense. Other times it's to ignite it.
Pass to Gafford. Back to Washington. Doncic, bounce pass. Morant with the steal. And here we go. Morant heading to the hoop. And Morant throws it down.
And what a show Morant is putting on. Every time he touches the ball, you feel like he's going to score.
Morant against Irving. Thompson passes to Gafford. Outside Irving. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Bain with the steal. Clark with it. Picked up by Thompson. Bain against Doncic. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Here's Irving, and it's Morant with the rebound. And so Morant will bring it up for Memphis. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter, and good that time.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Doncic outside. Doncic knocks in the 3.
Doncic give you the full package. Superstar for sure.
Morant against Thompson. And finished off by Morant.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G8, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Here's Thompson. It's rebounded by Memphis. 26 seconds left to play in the first half. Grant, no luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Deflects the pass. Gafford passes to Doncic. Back to Gafford. Doncic outside. And it's off from three-point range. He got it up. No good on that one. And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. It's Dallas up. Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
Please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the third half-court start. Run! They're measuring up the shot.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Luke Kennard out there with Pippen. Then there's Wells. Then there's Edey. And it's Aldama with the 4. And that's the group for Taylor Jenkins as we begin the second half. And Greg, at the time Kyrie joined Dallas, there were some questions around how he and Doncic would fit together.
Yeah, well, Dallas needed another ball handler who could score and make plays for others. Doncic couldn't do it all by himself, especially in the postseason. Now we're trying to build around those 2 guys.
Pass to Kennard. To the hoop.
Dallas.
Memphis shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And he makes the first. Both free throws good from Kennard. About 1 minute played here in the second half. Powell dishes to Marshall. Takes the 3. A three-pointer is right on target. Marshall's got the game tied up here for Dallas.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
Here's Pippen. And he lays it straight in. Pippen's got his first points of the night.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
And here's Marshall from the arc. It's rebounded by Memphis. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. The Grizzlies shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game. And you know, Clark, you look at the switch the Mavericks hit last year. This is a team that has certainly bought in.
It's pretty clear, Kevin. They believe in their coach, and they know they can make it to the finals now. They look to empower one another. They play as more than the sum of their parts, that's for sure. A well-oiled, cohesive group.
It's Pippen with the drive, and it's Pippen with the jam.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
The shot by Wells, no good. Mavericks trail by 5. Here's Hardy. Hasn't made one yet. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide-open look in space there.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play.
Powell definitely a stretch 5 guy. Excellent accuracy from distance.
Now Pippen. And there's the call. It's on Spencer Dinwiddie. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the strike.
Now, here's Pippen. They grab their own miss. And here is Wells. Here's the screen. 5 on the clock. Back to Pippen. Shoots over Lively. Hits the front of the rim and out. Dallas has gone 6 of 11 when they're taking the three-point shot tonight. Very respectable. Dinwiddie's shot is off. Grizzlies have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Quentin Grimes is checked in for Hardy. Memphis leading. Here's Wells. Rebound by Marshall. The Mavericks have gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. That leaves room for improvement, sir. Grimes passes to Powell. Here's Dinwiddie. Pass to Marshall. For the tie. And that one, good. Marshall's got 5 points so far.
If you're waiting for him to miss when he's that open, you're going to be in for a long wait.
It's Pippen with the drive. Here's Edey. Lively defending. Edey gets the bucket. And the Grizzlies lead by 2.
Ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
34 seconds left to play here in the third. Ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by Aldama. Here's Kennard. That falls nicely on the feed that time from Pippen. And now a 4-point Memphis lead. Here's Grimes, guarded by Pippen. Fires the 3. Shot by Grimes. No good. To the paint. And that one's good by Pippen. He has 6.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
For 3, Marshall. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's Memphis with a 6-point lead at the end of the... And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man
Clearly, he's the guy that stirs the drink for him, and that's how he does it, with his dynamite passing skills.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. On the floor for Dallas starting the fourth quarter here. And one forward, Thompson. And the other forward, Washington. The star backcourt, Doncic and Irving are the guard set. And it's Gafford in at the center position.
Man, I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
And on the way from Irving for three, it's Clark with the rebound. Clark's got his fifth rebound in this one. Payne for three, and the three ball is good. Payne's got the lead up to 9 now for the Grizzlies.
So good at getting to his spots and then cashing in, making the game look easy.
To the middle, a steal. Clark with it. He's picked up by Doncic. Launches the three, and there's Payne. That's good on the assist by Jackson. And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for the Grizzlies.
I like the fact that they've been very aggressive at the defensive end, tenacious. They're jumping passing lanes and coming away with a lot of steals.
Another place they've had the upper hand tonight is in transition. They've gotten a bunch of their points off the fast break.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Greg, with how explosive Ja Morant is, he has certainly taken his fair share of awkward falls.
And that's what worries you with guys like that. He's already had a number of injuries in his young career, but we all just want to see him at full health.
Doncic against Smart. Doncic kicks to Washington. Irving for three. Hits it from three-point range.
Never lacking confidence. Zero hesitation from Kyrie there.
Thompson against Morant. And he slams it down right on top of P.J. Washington.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their play.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Clark kicks to Morant. And finished off by Morant.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
Memphis with the ball. They're on a 13-3 run. Pass to Jackson. Over Irving. Hits the jumper. Jackson's got his first 2 points of the night.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Here's Morant. It's rebounded by Dallas. Doncic has got his 4th rebound in this one. And a wide open look for Irving. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
And finished off by Morant.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Payne for three. Rebounded by Gafford. Gafford's got his 6th rebound on the night.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Grizzlies.
At every opportunity, they managed to push the ball and keep the up-tempo game going.
Yeah, I think it paid off, that's for sure.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Ja Morant.
Well, I thought he was their catalyst tonight, guys. Moving the rock, actively looking to set other guys up. Outstanding work.
Ball entered from below the basket. Mavericks ball.
The Mavericks shooting 39% from the floor. Not their best. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it.
Grizzlies ball.
50 seconds left in the game. Payne with the screen on Thompson. And then Morant slams it in.
They made made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
And here's Moran. He'll bring it up for Memphis. Bain, no good. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
And you know what? That tells the story in a lot of games, guys. And here you go. It's telling the story tonight, too.
So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by David. Thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it.
Well, Grant, when you take... Take a look at this matchup. Both these teams feature an impressive backcourt.
No question, BA. And I get the sense that bragging rights are on the line here. Everything you can do, I can do better. Expect some exciting back-and-forth action in this one.
And now Dallas' starting group. Washington and Gafford, the combo inside. The two stars in the backcourt, Luka and Kyrie. And it's Thompson in at the 3 slot. Here's Dallas now. To the paint. And the dunk by Gafford.
Well, you love the unselfish nature of Kyrie Irving. He understands it's his job to make the guys around him feel good and find them in their sweet spots.
Here's DiVincenzo. Yep, that one goes.
Setting an aggressive tone early, challenging the heart of that defense.
Irving looking around. The rebound by the Timberwolves.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Grant, we all know how good Kyrie Irving is, but he's especially lethal in the fourth quarter.
And his clutch moments go far beyond his series winner in the 2016 finals. He thrives in high-pressure moments and has done so his whole career.
Doris, one of the most physical guards in the NBA, Anthony Edwards.
If you want to talk about a prototypical NBA body, it's Anthony Edwards. He's got size, strength, athleticism, but beyond that, he's so skilled. 3-level scorer, versatile on the defensive end, fearless when it matters. Anthony Edwards may be the next face of the league.
Here's Irving. From outside the arc. Drills it from deep.
Oh, just tremendous range from Kyrie. If he steps across the half-court line, you better have a hand up.
Randall outside. Back to DiVincenzo. Pass to Edwards. Always a nice way to start and makes his first one.
And that strength and concentration from Anthony Edwards. Yes, there's contact. Doesn't bother him.
Gafford with a screen on McDaniels. Ooh, McDaniels with a steal. Outside Edwards. Outside, DiVincenzo. This one for 3. Sinks the tray. DiVincenzo's got 5.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
2 open that time. Made it look easy.
At his absolute best, Klay Thompson rise and fire on the catch. Good night defense.
Randall outside. Back to DiVincenzo. Stolen by Gafford. Inside. And here's the fast break. Now here's Thompson. Launches it. Oh, he missed it. Making him 1 for 2 now. And so Randall will bring it up for Minnesota. And it really feels like the chemistry of this Timberwolves team has taken a step forward.
And B.A., you know this. Winning always enhances that energy and chemistry. But beyond that, this is a roster full of players that have had individual success, and now they're hungry and thirsty for team success, because that's the true measure.
Now here's Irving. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Doncic outside. 6 on the shot clock. That three's off the mark. The Timberwolves have gone just 3 for 7 here at the start. Outside Edwards for 3. DiVincenzo. Oh, he drains the 3, and he'll go to the line for 1 more. Klay Thompson picks one up. Minnesota shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game. Grant, as long as the Mavs have Luka Doncic, they'll be a contender in the West.
Yeah, no doubt. Luka is the special guy who can carry a team. He's an MVP candidate year in and year out. And Dallas is just very lucky to have him.
Knocks it down from distance.
Klay Thompson, you can't let him get cooking from 3. Boy, this guy's too accurate as a shooter.
Here's DiVincenzo. His 4th make in 5 tries. Solid start for him.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Now Doncic. Yet to see a basket. Pass to Irving. From downtown. Another 3 for Dallas.
Excellent setup. The pre-shot preparation, getting into that catch-and-shoot game. We see it, Kyrie.
Here's Edwards. DiVincenzo finds Edwards. Shoots a fadeaway. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Doncic outside. From deep. Randall pulls down the board. Minnesota shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. Free throw good, McDaniels. Hits one, then misses the 2nd attempt from the line. Irving for 3. It's good! It counts at the buzzer!
Buzzer beater!
Wow! Some great action here early as we end the first quarter in a tie. Don't go away. We'll be back with the second quarter in just a moment. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And when you consider how Minnesota is doing, guys, your thoughts?
Attacking relentlessly, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the stripe.
They have done a tremendous job of drawing contact and putting officials in a place where they simply have to make the call.
On the court for Dallas here in the second. The 2 stars in the backcourt, Luka and Kyrie. Thompson, the small forward. Washington holding down the floor. And it's Gafford in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, the Mavericks are looking to contend. Coach Jason Kidd said, we're trying to build a championship team, and it's not easy. Dallas has not talked about that for a long time. So to talk about that, it's pretty cool. To be able to build it takes time. We have the personnel, we have the team. Brian, that's confidence.
Yep, and they're in win-now mode, Allie. Thank you. Here's Edwards. Doncic pulls down the board.
Maybe he rushes that just a little bit, who knows, but he couldn't have gotten a better look than that.
Here's Thompson. No stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity in a 3-point play. Rudy Gobert picks one up. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Mavericks.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the 3-point land never hurts.
And their assist total, also impressive early, creating with the pass and playing for teammates.
One shot.
Thompson, no good on the free throw. And Doris, some use the term stocks to add up steals and blocks. Chet Holmgren and Victor Wembanyama's stocks are through the roof.
Well, in fact, since the turn of the century, only 5 rookies ever have averaged over 3, quote, stocks per game. Victor and Chet are both on that list. And listen, if you're a passionate NBA fan, you are so excited about these 2 young men. The size and the skill and the eye-popping things they're doing on a nightly basis. NBA is in good hands.
Knocked away and stolen by Edwards. DiVincenzo on the wing. He's got 11. Buries it from 3.
Well, Anthony Edwards plays with joy, and you love to see him get his teammates involved. Pretty pass.
And here is Irving. He's got 15. Oh, and Clay makes that 3 look so easy.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these 2, taking pride and making plays.
Outside for Randall. Fires for 3. They grab their own miss.
That's a pure effort play. Nice tip in.
And that's a skill you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. The 3 from Thompson. Another 3 for Dallas.
How about the elevation from Klay Thompson? This jumper is sweet and it's pure, and it doesn't matter if the defender is there or not.
Doris, one place you see this Dallas team show up is in the hustle stats.
B.A., this version of the Dallas Mavericks is as tough and as gritty and as willing to compete as any I've seen.
Doncic with it. DiVincenzo picks him up. Here's Thompson. Oh, Klay Thompson with the... bounce. Get up, Klay.
Boy, you don't see it often, but Klay Thompson letting you know he can finish emphatically.
The 3, DiVincenzo. Oh, my. Came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws. It goes on Kyrie Irving, and he's good on the first of 3. And the second free throw is good. And he nails the third. The Mavericks lead by 5. And here's Doncic outside. Gets rebounded by Minnesota. Gobert's got 5 rebounds tonight. And it's Randall with the jam.
Well, Julius Randle in the open floor can be a real problem and shows you that right there.
Lets it go from the wing. And it's Washington missing. The Timberwolves have got 5 of 7 shots to fall in the second. Pass to Gobert. Edwards against Thompson. Out to DiVincenzo. 6 to shoot. Back to Edwards for 3. And the rebound goes to Dallas.
And even after airtight defense like that, you still just expect him to hit those kind of shots.
Washington finds Thompson. Got a piece of it. DiVincenzo with a steal. Fast break. Here we go. Here's Edwards. Plenty of space. Pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though. Now just a 1-point Dallas lead. Thompson passes to Gafford. Washington against Randall. To the inside. Here's Irving. And it's blocked by Edwards.
Wow, great defensive play by Anthony Edwards, engaged on that end of the floor right now.
There's 25 seconds left to play in the half. Here's DiVincenzo, and he jams it home with authority. These teams have really gone back and forth.
Yeah, 5 lead changes already. This one's going to be a battle for sure.
Irving, the pass to Thompson. Irving, a screen on DiVincenzo. Washington, right side. Back to Thompson. Got it off in time. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. We will be right back after this break for the beginning of the third quarter. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. It's been quite a game for Donte DiVincenzo.
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy. Ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
Nickeil Alexander-Walker out there with Dillingham. Then it's Joe Ingles, then it's Miller, and it's Reed in at the 5. And that's the group for Chris Finch as we begin the second half. Pass to Miller. Powell pulls it in. The Mavericks leading. Here's Hardy. Takes the 3. And they get it back. Fires the 3. Alexander Walker grabs the board. And for the Timberwolves, they're shooting 55% for the game so far. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Dwight Powell. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Here's Dillingham. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. And he converts the layup. Dillingham's got his first basket. A hard-fought matchup. 7 lead changes thus far.
And these teams have been sparring from the get-go. Neither able to land the knockout blow.
Out to Powell. Here's Hardy. He's scoreless. Clock at 6. Over Dillingham. The shot by Hardy, no good.
Boy, a clean, close look. What a missed opportunity.
Powell with a steal. Pass to Dinwiddie. Powell outside. They get it back. And a slam dunk by Lively.
Another lead change. Give these teams credit. They're really fighting it out.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
Woo-wee! What a big finish out of the backcourt.
That might be exactly what they needed at this point of the game.
Boy, as tight as this one is, that's a statement play saying, hey, listen, we're not here to back down from you guys.
Beyond the arc. Rebound Minnesota. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now.
A beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush. Now here's Dinwiddie, covered by Alexander Walker. Pass to Marshall. Three-pointer. Reed with the rebound. Minnesota leading by 3. Here's Ingles. And here's Miller. Off with the layup. Lively passes to Powell. Here's Hardy.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Can't get it to fall. For Minnesota, they've gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Reed with it, and Lively picks him up defensively. Ingles from outside. Rebounded by Marshall.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Again, the miss by Dallas.
We all know he's a good shooter. But from that distance, I don't think so.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
Mavericks trail by 3. Dinwiddie passes to Hardy. We've got 1:08 left in the third quarter. There's the triple. The rebound by Ingles. Minnesota's going 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Lets the three fly. Nails it from 3. Alexander Walker's got his first 3 points of the game.
I'll tell you, Joe Ingles is proving that as a passer, he is a special player.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
Oh, excellent way to pad the lead.
Yeah, especially when it's your one throwing it down like that.
That's got to be a little bit deflating to the defense, guys. Getting kicked when you're down. My goodness.
Back to Alexander Walker. Miller outside. Here's the 3. And the rebound goes to Dallas. He got him. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul. Dallas shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game. Go for Dallas. 8 seconds left in the third. Irving, no good. Just 3 on the clock. And a great show through 3 quarters as we enter the 4th. Who will carry the day? And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the 4th in what is still anybody's ball game. The Timberwolves lead by 5. On the floor for Dallas starting the 4th quarter. Thompson, the small forward. Washington holding down the 4. The 2 stars in the backcourt, Luka and Kyrie. And it's Gafford in at the 5 down low. That one goes in. DiVincenzo's got 23 points.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Well, when it's closing time, he's trying to lock the door. He's been going all night.
And the ball out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards. And Doncic has got the ball here for the Mavericks. They trail by 7. Pass to Thompson. The 3 is up. That one's good. 7 for 10 now.
That's exactly the kind of shooting you need down the stretch to win games.
Outside, DiVincenzo. Outside, Edwards. From the arc. Randall with it. Now Doncic defending. Clock is at 3. 18 feet out. And Randall the bucket on the assist by McDaniels.
Well, the effectiveness of Julius Randle, wherever he is on the floor, the mid-range, one of those tools in the toolbox.
Doncic passes to Thompson. Fires from deep. Another 3 for Dallas.
Ooh, he's been hot from out there, helping to keep them in this game.
And you don't need to tell him that. He's used the three-point shot as his primary weapon today.
And he comes up with a bucket. He's got 25.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
Doncic outside. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
Here's DiVincenzo. Outside McDaniels. Hits the trifecta.
Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the 3. It's really that simple, guys.
Doncic against McDaniels. Lets it go from deep. Offensive rebound. Outside for Irving. Pass to Doncic. From behind the arc. It's blocked by Gobert. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Minnesota leading by 6. broke loose. Randall outside. Pass to DiVincenzo. And here's Edwards. Over Thompson. Gafford grabs the miss. Gafford's got 5 rebounds in the game. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul of the game.
I have to admit, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Another miss by Doncic. For Minnesota, they've gotten 4 or 5 attempts to fall so far in the fourth. Thompson against DiVincenzo. And again, it's Minnesota with a 3.
This is as pure a shooter as there is. You've got to stay connected or it's a problem.
The 3 from Thompson. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Doncic has got his 5th assist in this one.
A huge shot. His three-point shooting has been outstanding tonight.
Yeah, he's done more work outside the arc than inside it, and that's not going to change now. They'll ride his long-range game all the way to the end of this one.
The 3, DiVincenzo. Can't get it to go. 10 for 13 on the game.
Every moment counts here. They have got to get moving.
This is the very definition of desperation time. You've got to score every trip.
Marked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. Dallas has gone 3 of 7 from the perimeter during the fourth. Here's Irving. It falls! And now they trail by just 4.
We all know that Irving wants to be the man to hit that shot. When he takes it, he usually finds a way to finish.
Pass to Edwards. There's the 3. Hits the 3-pointer. And the Timberwolves lead by 7.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
The drive by DiVincenzo. Launches it from deep. Offensive rebound, Timberwolves. So we see the Timberwolves get the win here. This one was in the balance right until the final seconds.
NBA, they showed their character when it mattered.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to...
live on 2K. Look at the opening lineup for the Memphis Grizzlies. Filling in the perimeter slots, it's Smart and Bain. Brandon Clark is out there with Jaren Jackson. And it's Morant in at the 1 spot. And for the Timberwolves, Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniels. Rudy Gobert is out there with Julius Randle. And it's DiVincenzo in at the point. Well, Greg, this matchup features 2 teams that want to slow things down and run their offense in the half court.
Yeah, both sides are methodical. They want to get into their sets and create quality looks and also have floor balance. I'd be surprised if we see a ton of fast break opportunities tonight.
Oh, wow. Okay, Ja turning it loose. Someone throw that man some water.
And here's Edwards from the arc. Randle outside. Buries the long-range jumper.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Morant. It's Bain atop the key. Morant against McDaniel. And finished off by Morant.
Okay, I see you, Ja, flexing a little bit of muscle, showing off that athletic ability. Okay.
And watch out, you don't bring the whole basket down on top of you, young fella.
I don't think he ever wanted to let go of the rim. And you look at the Grizzlies' defense the last few years, RJ extremely disruptive.
Yeah, they've been top of the league in steals and blocks. That's just a part of the DNA in Memphis. It can be exhausting playing against guys like this.
First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Bain with the screen on Edwards. And there's the call on Rudy Gobert. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
And Morant throws it down.
And that's big-time stuff there. Morant looking unafraid to go get those lobs and finish them.
Edwards, that's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Gobert with a screen for DiVincenzo. Edwards finds DiVincenzo. To the wing on the left. Shot clock at 6. Edwards passes to Gobert. That's a 2 from Randle. Offensive rebound. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on Jaren Jackson.
And if he gets looks that cleanly, Gobert becomes unstoppable. He makes good use of his body and just wills himself to a foul. You know, when Rudy Gobert is down low, it strikes fear into the opponent. This is a guy who has led the league in blocks and rebounds at different times. Inside the paint, he is just a nightmare to battle with.
And it's Jaden McDaniels with the foul. That's his first foul.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Timberwolves leading by 4. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
I had a chance to catch up with Chris Finch. Desmond Bain was the topic. The coach was effusive with his praise. He said Bain is a great catch-and-shoot guy, but he'll find ways to contribute no matter what. He also said Bain is hard to game plan for, but they'll do their best not to let him get in rhythm. And they will have their hands full tonight, guys.
Thanks so much, David. The Grizzlies trail by 7. Outside, Bain. Good, and a nice assist from Morant.
What a pass from Morant. He does a terrific job staying alert, seeking out the right opportunities to get his teammates involved.
Here's DiVincenzo. Sweet little floater. DiVincenzo's got 5 now.
The floater is so tough to defend against. Nothing defenders can really do but shake their heads.
Here's Morant. It's stolen by Edwards. Pass to Gobert. Over Clark. Out to Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Flying high. Anthony Edwards
ladies and gents. Cleared for takeoff.
DiVincenzo against Morant, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Morant. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Timberwolves leading by 8. Randall outside. Pass to DiVincenzo. And he makes good on the layup. 7 points in the game.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
Yeah, they haven't appeared in a rush at all. They are just playing to their strengths and building this lead out well.
And when Gobert is playing with this kind of aggression on that end, there aren't many better at defending.
Shot game clock separated by 5. Randall kicks to DiVincenzo. Edwards looking it over. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Gobert. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. Bane way outside. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's Minnesota with a 10. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Timberwolves.
They've started the game the right way, penetrating the defense and attacking the rim. They're just not settling.
And the other thing I've been impressed with, guys, is their assertiveness at attacking the paint, trying to hunt for those high percentage looks.
Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniels. Rudy Gobert is out there with Randall, and it's DiVincenzo in at the point guard. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Timberwolves leading by 10. You know, Greg, when you look at the Timberwolves' history, the first round had been a problem for them. But not last year, as they swept the Phoenix Suns.
And you've got to look at it as being a tremendous success, right? Because going into the season, I don't know that anyone thought they would have made it to the conference finals. But, boy, that young group gelled well together, and the sky's the limit for the future.
He gets a lot of defensive attention, but Morant, he can expect this type of rough scene anytime he takes it inside.
Outside Edwards. DiVincenzo against Morant. Up top Edwards. He has 6. And out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession. The Grizzlies trail by 10. Morant outside. Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. Outside, Smart. Clock at 6. Bane, no good.
And he continues to cast away, but the results just haven't been there tonight.
Edwards loves it in there.
And don't let Edwards' position fool you. Anthony is built like a linebacker. That upper body strength helps him down low.
Bane with the screen on Edwards. Here's Morant. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Yeah, there it is again.
And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
The play will be reviewed under NBA rules. The officials will have 2 minutes to review the play.
It's so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Morant, no good on the free throw. R.J. Morant has always had unquestionable talent. Now it's a question of, can he focus on his game?
and you hope he had his wake-up call. Still one of the most exciting players in the game. His burst and bounce, one of a kind.
Here's Morant. Rudy Gobert picking up that last basket. Morant surveying the D. And there's the drive. And then Morant slams it in.
What I love about Morant is that he understands his strengths on offense, which is why he is so efficient.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. That'll be his second foul of the game. Randall against Clark. Randall passes to McDaniels. Edwards kicks to DiVincenzo. Gets the three-pointer to fall. DiVincenzo's got the lead up to 13 now for the Timberwolves. Edwards against Morant. Plays it up and banks it in. Morant's got 8 points in the quarter.
Working through the lane, Morant, he's got such a great change of speed to keep the defense off.
DiVincenzo finds McDaniel. DiVincenzo against Morant. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And something that every NBA player has now that maybe they didn't a couple years ago, RJ, their own personal trainer.
Well, it's just a beautiful investment of your own resources back into your body. I love that players are hiring chefs, dietitians, sleep aides, and the teams are hiring them. I love every aspect of them. That first step of Ja, he's one of the few guys that's not only quick, but fast. And this man is lightning fast.
Morant against DiVincenzo. And here's Edwards from the arc. And right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting. Payne for 3. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 8 rebounds in this game. Here's Randall. It's rebounded by Memphis. And there's the call on Dante DiVincenzo. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
The Grizzlies trail by 14. Here's Morant. And then Morant slams it in.
I don't know, but it seems like Morant's got springs or something in his shoes.
Here's Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
Oh, my. What a huge flush by Edwards. Showing off right now.
Morant outside. It's stolen by Edwards. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game. Pass to DiVincenzo. Over in the corner, Edwards. Slides through for his 7th basket in 11 tries.
It's simple, guys. Keep getting Edwards the ball and just let it cook.
Payne sets the screen for Morant. Outside, Smart. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for the Minnesota Timberwolves. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
Taking a look at the Grizzlies. Pippen is out there with Luke Kennard. Then it's Santi Aldama. Then there's Edey, and it's Wells in at the small forward. Gillingham with it, guarded by Pippen. Pass to Ingles, 6 to shoot. Yep, it counts. And the Timberwolves lead by 16.
And that's right where they wanted to go with the ball in rhythm.
Greg, this is some kind of note. Last year, Minnesota, for just the second time, had ever won a series in the postseason.
Yeah, they've been bounced in the first round, 10 of 12 appearances. But last year's team was different. Their elite defense fueled the conference finals run.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
David, thank you very much. The Timberwolves have become a rough and rugged team. Swingman Jaden McDaniels said, "We don't let nobody push us around. We're always being physical defensively. I feel like we're a tough team, super tough." Kevin, they certainly have the size to hold their own.
Always being physical. But, David, that's their identity. And we thank you for the report. Now, here's Ingles. 18 points separate the teams. That's the biggest lead of the game.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
After earning the number 2 seed in the 2023 playoffs, Richard, last season was a lost year because of all those injuries and other things in Memphis.
Ja Morant only played 9 games last year. Desmond Bane missed half the year. Marcus Smart out. The Grizzlies still have a lot of young talent and a very bright future.
Now here's Pippen. Pass to Wells. From past the arc. The Grizzlies with another miss. Timberwolves leading by 20.
Memphis foul. First personal foul. Second team foul.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Edey with the rebound. And so it's Pippen with it. He brings it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Sinks the three-pointer.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Gillingham with it. Pippen on him. Now, Alexander Walker. Nothing on the board.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Pippen against Ingles. Pippen down low. It's stolen by Ingles. And now Minnesota on the fast break. Here's Gillingham. And the slam dunk by Gillingham.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
Back to Alexander Walker. Off target with his three.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul. Grizzlies have started out 0 of 1 from the line, missing their only other attempt earlier. The Grizzlies trail by 20. Pippen with it. The Grizzlies with another miss.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Pass to Alexander Walker. Goes back up. He takes it up and lays it in. 1:27 left in the third. And Greg, talk about a guy who can create for himself. Dillingham can already score on elite defenders.
Yeah, and Kevin, a lot of that is his footwork. You can see the hours he's put into it. And then add in the body control and quickness. Good luck slowing this young man down.
The shot by Wells, no good. Here's Minnesota. They're on a 14-4 run right now. Out to Miller. And here's Reed. He has yet to score.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
They've had great execution, and what stands out is that they're just taking what the defense gives them, not forcing anything.
I mean, it's just fun to sit back and enjoy watching him operate. And that's what it looked like the D was doing as well. They're just sitting back and watching.
Here's Alexander Walker. Aldama with the rebound.
Hey, look, I'm not going to lie here. That's a shot that he needs to be making. There are no excuses.
Memphis shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. First free throw is good. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Jackson, he's checked in for Edey. Brandon Clark comes in for Santi Aldama. Baines checked in for Wells. And Marcus Smart is subbed in for Luke Kennard. Now, here's Ingles. Inside, stolen by Smart. On the wing, Bain. Ingles covering. Clark a screen on Ingles. Bain way outside. Misses the deep three-point attempt. With one on the clock, the shot no good. And so it's Minnesota in very good shape with a 23-point lead at the end of the quarter. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Timberwolves leading by 23. Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniels. Julius Randle is out there with Gobert, and it's DiVincenzo in at the point guard position. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Pass to McDaniels. 6 on the shot clock. And the layup falls. Here's Morant. Takes a three, and that one's in. He's only missed 3 of 13.
John Morant was a great player, but he became a star once he learned how to dominate pick and rolls.
DiVincenzo passes to Edwards. Shoots the three. DiVincenzo can't hit it.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Morant.
Smart is just such an effective combo guard. IQ off the charts. He's just fantastic at getting his teammates going.
Edwards a screen on Morant. DiVincenzo passes to Edwards.
He's earning his keep offensively, a key part of their winning effort at
A
this point.
three from Morant. Minnesota with the rebound. Gobert's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Edwards with it. Guarded now by Jackson. Edwards passes to McDaniels. Got a piece of it.
That's why you always got to get a hand up. You never know. Marcus Smart, great anticipation and extra effort.
The three is good, and he got fouled in the act of shooting. This could turn into a 4-point play.
Guy's just ridiculous. He's just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down.
Edwards passes to DiVincenzo. Fires for 3. And Desmond Bane pulls it down. Now here's Morant for 3. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Randle. And Randle throws it down.
Not enough defense there. Allowing Randle to get that close is a recipe for disaster.
And Morant throws it down.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Yeah, a nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Morant. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Minnesota leading by 20. Outside Edwards. And Greg, it didn't take long for Anthony Edwards to prove himself in the NBA.
There's so much to like about his game. And as outstanding as his offense is, his defense cannot be overlooked. He is a lockdown presence when he needs to be.
3rd minute of action now gone here in the 4th.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
Somebody help this man. Get this man some help out there. He's doing everything he can to keep his team in the game.
And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. The Timberwolves again can't hit. The Grizzlies trail by 20. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Second team foul.
Edwards against Morant. Drills it from outside. Morant's got 34.
And man, is he in a zone right now. Seems like he can't miss.
Fires from way outside. And it's Morant with the rebound.
A shot like that is a polite way to say, hey, coach, bench me.
Not only a terrible shot, but also at the worst possible time. That's just not good.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. Edwards' shot is good.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority, very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Timberwolves.
They never settled for mediocre shots.
And Kevin, they had great penetration this time out.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Anthony Edwards.
You can't look back at too many major moments in this game and not see his imprint put all over it.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Clark. There's 48 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Tough break there, shot after shot. They couldn't get anything to fall. Driving inside, and it's Clark with the finish. Now here's DiVincenzo. Fires away from outside. It's Clark with the rebound.
Minnesota foul. Julius Randle. First personal foul. Third team foul.
He misses the free throw. And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there. Payne for 3. A rebound by the Timberwolves. So it's Minnesota winning this one easily. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And you know, this game could...
All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and David Aldridge.
the starting lineup for the Grizzlies. Smart and Bain on the wing. Jaren Jackson out there with Brandon Clark. And it's Morant in at the point. And for the Mavericks, the two stars in the backcourt, Luka and Kyrie. Thompson, the small forward. Washington holding down the 4. And it's Gafford in at the 5 spot. And both backcourts in this one stand cream of the crop.
Well, a lot of people would say that this is a guard-oriented league. I think it's a league of all the positions. But tonight, certainly, whoever can win that guard battle will probably go home with the W.
Certainly the headliner tonight.
Not just a jump shooter, Thompson is also more than capable of converting inside.
Here's Morant on the take, and then Morant with the dunk.
I'll tell you, those finishes are always extra special when they come from your point guard.
Oh, forget about his passing. Can we see more dunking?
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
And here are the Grizzlies. First quarter, just over a minute played.
Oh, putting on a show for the fans. Morant's skills making it look like a circus in here.
And you got to give this Dallas front office credit for how they've acquired quality role players, Greg.
Well, BA in particular adding length and athleticism. That's helped them defensively, as well as providing some lob targets for Luka and Kyrie.
And it's in there.
Not just a forceful play by Jackson, clearing the glass and muscling his way to his own shot.
Doncic against Smart. And Doncic with the jam.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Now here's Morant from deep Bain, and he buries his first look.
Not just an aggressive scorer, Morant is also a fantastic distributor.
Outside Irving. There's the triple. The shot is good. Doncic making the play.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Now here's Bain. Back to Morant. Puts up a deep 3. It's hauled in by Luka Doncic. For Dallas, they've gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Brian, the Mavericks are making moves to surround Luka and Kyrie with talent. Now they've given up a lot of draft picks, but that's what you do when you have superstars in their prime. With their beefed up roster, Coach Jason Kidd says, we are deep. This is the first time the Mavs have been deep in a very long time. Brian?
Haven't been able to hear that in a while. They've got some players now, Allie.
And obviously their goal right now is to feed him the ball and get him going.
Yeah, it's a good start for him. Let's see if they can keep getting him the ball in that area.
Now here's Doncic. Here's Thompson. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim. Thompson's got his second basket of the game.
No surprise here. Thompson's talent as a shooter making him a constant scoring threat.
Thompson against Morant. Doncic grabs the miss. The Mavericks leading. Well, Coach, one of the more electric players in the NBA, Ja Morant.
Yeah, that's for sure, Brian. High-flying, acrobatic at the rim, just a supreme athlete, and he is without a doubt one of the most exciting players this league has to offer.
Oh, deflected. Smart with the ball. Irving picks him up. Clark against Gafford. Here's Jackson. It's hauled in by Luka Doncic. Doncic has got 4 rebounds in the game. Thompson against Bain. Washington, a good look. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson.
One of the most selfless stars in the game. Clay has no problem playing the role of distributor.
And here's Morant outside. Gafford grabs the miss. Dallas leading by 4. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Gafford grabs the miss. For Dallas, they've got 7 of 11 shots to find the mark. Doncic outside. Washington passes to Irving. Washington, a screen on Morant. Here's Irving. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
That's on Brandon Clark.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
And he can't hit the second. Out of bounds, it'll be Grizzlies ball.
Memphis ball.
Payne fires from way outside. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And that concludes the... And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for the Mavericks.
Well, I have to applaud their ball movement. They're moving the ball around, finding the best looks they can, and keeping everyone involved.
And the other thing you notice is how determined they've been to get into the paint and get buckets around the rim.
Thompson, the small forward. Washington holding down the floor. The 2 stars in the backcourt, Luka and Kyrie. And it's Gafford in at the center position. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas.
First team foul.
And the Mavericks with possession here. 5-point lead, biggest of the game. Thompson outside. Second chance effort, and finished off by Gafford as he lays it in.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Here's Morant. Thompson with some nice D. And Irving has got the ball here for the Mavericks. Pass to Gafford. Washington outside. Back to Gafford. Stolen by Jackson. Morant with it. Checked by Washington.
The boundless athleticism Morant has is really special. He's someone that is always in attack.
It's his first trip to the line. You know, Coach, when you watch Ja Morant play, it's hard to think of anyone else as explosive as he is.
Yeah, Brian, he can make a defender look like he's standing still. The burst that Morant has with his first step is unrivaled. Probably the best burst in the entire league.
Truly is a human highlight reel in this modern day. Pass to Bane from deep 3-point land. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Morant's got 3 assists in the game.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
Thompson, a screen on Smart. Thompson outside. 6 to shoot. Fires from deep. Again, the miss by Dallas. Grizzlies trail by 3. And here's Morant. He's got 5. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
First personal foul.
You were there, Stan, in Miami at the inception of Heat culture. Give us a taste of it.
Well, it's a little bit overblown in one way, in that everyone basically wants people who work hard and get in shape and compete. The difference maybe with the Heat is they just have a lower tolerance for players who don't meet their standards.
Now here's Washington to the middle. Second chance shot. And he can't stop the run as that one misses. Memphis has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Ooh, rejected by Doncic.
Defense at its best from Doncic. Like to see him putting that much effort into his D.
In the paint, Luka!
Able to get a layup out of that one. That's just soft defense.
A chance here to catch up with Ali from the sideline.
Luka Doncic is in elite company. Coach Jason Kidd said he's in the atmosphere of MJ, LeBron, Kobe, the best to ever do it. He's doing something that Dallas has never seen, breaking all the records that stand up in front of him. He is a winner, and he will win multiple championships when it's all said and done. High praise, Brian.
Absolutely. Thanks, Ali. Now here's Thompson. Back to Washington. And stolen by Jackson. Here's Smart. And Smart goes up strong at the rim.
Perfect touch on the floater. Smart, he can be so crafty at times offensively.
After 3 straight playoff appearances, the Grizzlies sadly missed the postseason in 2024, Barry.
You know, really, by no fault of their own, BA. Injuries ruined what fans were hoping would be a big year.
And they're not happy with the call here. Coach has given the signal. He's going to use his challenge. Probably a good idea in such a close contest.
Personal foul. Third team foul. Ja Morant. 2 shots. The play
still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And that one drops, so now they lead by 1. And one thing you can say about the Memphis Grizzlies, they are disruptive defensively, Stan.
Yeah, Brian, they've been in the top 5 in the league in steals, blocks, turnovers forced over the last few years. And let's face it, they're aggressive offensively as well. This team attacks at both ends of the court.
And here's Morant outside, drains the triple. Morant's got 9 points in the quarter.
And you often see defenses beg Morant to take that shot. Didn't work that time.
Irving, the pass to Washington. Back to Irving. The 3 is up. Memphis with a rebound. And here's Memphis now. They're on a 14-4 run. Smart finds Payne. And down it goes. 2 points. And now it's a 5-point Memphis lead.
Nice execution by the offense, generating a good look.
From deep, here's Doncic. And Morant clears the board. Memphis has gone 2 of 5 from distance here in the second quarter. Here's Clark. Out of bounds. It'll be Mavericks ball. 12 seconds left in the first half. Now here's Doncic. And stolen by Clark. Payne from deep 3-point land. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. Ja Morant, he's feeling. Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start the second half of basketball. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Boy, you got to like what Ja Morant has done in this game.
Yeah, he's showing off how skilled he is at attacking the defense and converting at the line.
Well, he's also a pretty good actor. He sells fouls really well.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Taylor Jenkins. Santi Aldama out there with Jackson. Then it's Luke Kennard. Then it's Edey. And it's Pippen in at the 1 spot. And the Mavericks going with a whole new group out there. Pass to Marshall from downtown. Memphis with a rebound. Jackson surveying the D. It's rebounded by Kleba. Mavericks trail by 7. Here's Grimes. That's short off the rim.
I'm not sure how he's going to explain that shot later.
Yeah, you know, back in the day, you'd be taking a seat. Now, unfortunately, it seems like we see too many ill-advised shots.
There's Jackson with the 3. The shot comes out. Dallas shooting just 42% so far in the game. Lots of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws will follow that whistle. And this is a star-driven league. But talk about the importance of role players, Grant.
Oh, BA, a lot of times they're the ones who carry the day. You know what you'll get from your stars, but when the X factor ignites, that can make the difference.
Here's Pippen. He's covered by Dinwiddie. And that one is stuffed right through.
Oh, excellent way to pad the lead.
Yeah, especially when it's your one throwing it down like that.
It shows you're able to attack the rim from any position.
Prime shot is off. Memphis leading by 8. Just over 1.5 minutes have passed in the third quarter. Pippen, no good.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. Dinwiddie's got his first points of the game.
Yeah, the quick thinking of Dinwiddie uses his offensive instincts to bully the defense in transition.
Here's Pippen. The shake. And he takes it up and lays it in. Pippen's got 6.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
Pass to Lively. And here's Dinwiddie from the arc. Sends it home from three-point land. Dinwiddie's got 5 points in the quarter.
It's a great option every time to have Dinwiddie run the pick and roll. As reliable a play as they'll ever get.
Here's Pippen. Aldama outside. Uses the glass on the layup.
Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
Mavericks trail by 7. Dinwiddie passes to Marshall. Here's Kleba. The three-pointer off the mark. Memphis has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. The offensive rebound. Aldama.
Incredible work right there on the glass. Just doing all he can to extend that lead.
Hey, once you got him on the ropes, keep swinging away.
Yeah, this is the spot where coaches want you to be relentless. Don't even give them a glimpse of it.
Confident shot by Dinwiddie. No hesitation at all. And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
Yeah, they're not pulling any punches here. Even the guards are attacking the basket.
Here's the 3. Kleba's shot is off. Memphis leading by 8. The 3. Keeps it alive. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Memphis shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. No good on the free throw. The Mavericks making a switch here. Morris is checked in. He hits the second from the line. 1:21 left in the third quarter of the game. Morris sets a screen. Oh, nice shot by Grimes.
Well, credit the screen there, springing him loose for the finish.
For Memphis, they've gotten 6 of 11 attempts to fall so far in the third. Takes the 3. And they recover it. Here's Edey out to the right wing. Here's Pippen, covered by Lively. Here's Edey. Second shot opportunity. Mavericks with a rebound. A chance at a 2-for-1.
You have to find ways to use the clock to your advantage.
Grimes' shot is off. Memphis leading by 7. Here's Pippen. Give him 8 points now. Good. That's his 5th bucket in 9 attempts. The Mavericks have gotten only 4 of 10 shots to fall so far in the third. Here's Dinwiddie. The shot from the low post is good. Dinwiddie's got 10 points here in the second half.
Gotta love guards that can finish inside. Is Dinwiddie on that list? Absolutely.
Here's Pippen. Here's the floater. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. And Doncic has got the ball here for Dallas. 7-point differential. Washington and Gafford, the combo inside. Irving and Thompson fill out the wings. And it's Doncic in at the point. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Morant against Thompson.
Come on, this kid is electric. Morant draws a lot of fouls with the way he plays.
right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Grizzlies?
Well, they've clearly been focused on getting the ball inside, and up to this point, the defense has not had an answer.
And another thing that's impressed me has been their consistency with their two-point jump shots, getting it done from the mid-range.
And it's Irving missing. Grizzlies lead by 7. Pass to Jackson. Oh, it's blocked by Washington. Bain against Thompson. From deep. They grab their own miss. Irving fires from way outside. Offensive rebound, Mavericks. Doncic outside. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists now in this one.
Encouraging to see Doncic sink the 3. Needs to keep doing this now.
Here's Morant into the lane. And then Morant with the dunk.
Oh, excellent way to pad the lead.
Yeah, especially when it's your one throwing it down like that.
It shows you're able to attack the rim from any position.
Here's Thompson. Down low. Stolen by Bain. Here's Clark. Oh, Clark with the slam.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
Grizzlies lead by 8. Outside Morant. Clark with a screen on Thompson. From deep, Morant. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Doncic has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Irving played it in with a nice touch off the window.
In the interior, Kyrie is money. He has the touch to just drop it in with ease.
Jackson the screen. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Morant. Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Doncic against Smart. Washington outside. Off the mark there with a 3.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
Counted from distance.
Yeah, the quickness of Morant makes him tough to cover. He's able to pull up on a moment's notice.
And Doncic launches from deep. And they'll get another chance. Irving, the pass to Doncic. And good. Coming on the assist by Irving. And he's now got the double-double.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest at the arc.
Kicks it out to Smart. Oh, my goodness. Smart with a tough finish.
And don't judge Smart by his size. A little physicality isn't enough to stop him.
And it's Doncic missing. Grizzlies lead by 8. From deep, Bain. Kyrie Irving clears the rebound. And for the Mavericks, they're shooting only 36% since the fourth quarter started. Thompson, no good.
His shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
Bain, no good. Dallas now, time running out. Thompson outside. Pass to Irving. Over Smart. Again, the miss by Dallas.
Well, that's a miss you can live with. I expect they'll go to it again, especially if the defense continues to concede it.
And out of bounds, the Mavericks will take it.
I don't know what the heck happened there. That's just a careless turnover.
Doncic with it. And the whistle blows on a backcourt violation. Went over and back. There's 42 seconds left in the fourth. Morant with the slam!
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
It is always a special feeling winning on the road. The degree of difficulty adding to that sense of accomplishment.
A good look from Bane. And another basket for Memphis.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
And Gafford gets it to go on the assist from Doncic.
You can tell Doncic trusts his teammates. He'll get them looks and doesn't insist on doing everything himself.
Memphis wins it, and they barely squeezed. All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. Alongside Stan Van...
tonight's game, what are you watching closely?
Well, the thing that jumps out at me, Kevin, is the guard matchup. I mean, both teams have tremendous backcourts, and I really think whoever is able to win or control that battle is going to win the game.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniel. Julius Randle is out there with Gobert, and it's DiVincenzo in at the point. Now here's Irving. Screen by Gafford. Irving passes to Gafford. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Knocks down the three ball.
And there's DiVincenzo with the quick trigger. Cannot give him any room defensively. You've got to eliminate his airspace.
Now here's Doncic. Thompson outside. To the middle. Gafford passes to Washington. This one for three. Good for the basket. Starting off 1-for-1 with that shot.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets three, you fire three of your own. Boom.
And Clark, it's hard to compare Luka Doncic to any other player we've seen before.
I would certainly agree with that. Ditto to that, Kevin, because he is unique. His pace is never hurried. He never gets rattled. He complains to officials a little bit more than I'd like to see, but he's strong, he's got great touch and feel, and he scores at all three levels, and he's a brilliant passer.
Edwards with the screen for DiVincenzo, and he's good on the three ball.
Well, you know, that last three got DiVincenzo fired up now. He had to respond. He goes to the arc to shoot back with one of his own triples.
Now, here's Doncic, and McDaniels with the block. Stolen by Thompson. Pass to Doncic. Washington trying to break free. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
Tell you what, guys, that's not an easy finish, but somehow Doncic makes it look rather effortless.
And really, Clark, Luka Doncic is a one-man wrecking crew on the offensive end of the floor.
Yeah, he really is. I mean, he's special. His IQ, his size, the way he can make shots against tough defense. He's got the lean back. He's got the crafty moves. And I think he's a lot stronger and a little more athletic than people give him credit for being. I mean, without a doubt, he's one of the most unique and best players that we've seen in the game.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there. And really a tough break for the D.
No problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
A nice shot by Doncic.
You know, as I watch Doncic, I think it's futile to try to distract this guy. His focus and concentration and control of himself is excellent.
Now here's Randle. Stolen by Washington. Irving passes to Washington. And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Here's Gafford. Irving for three. Great D that time from Edwards.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thank you very much. Jaden McDaniels has become an X factor for the Wolves. Mike Conley says, we know what he does defensively, but the offense that he can bring for us balances our unit. It's much needed. Guys tend not to think of him as an offensive player, but he does have that in his game. Kevin?
But I love the reference to an X factor. He definitely is that. All right, David, thank you. Timberwolves trail. And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. Missed the shot. He's made three and missed three from the field. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, Irving surveying the floor. Here's Gafford. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Well, how about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass?
And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. They trail by 3. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Irving. Gafford passes to Doncic. Outside Irving. No good from outside.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
The shot's good from Gafford.
Boy, an excellent passer for a big man. P.J. Washington's floor awareness, impressive.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Timberwolves trail by 5. For 3, Edwards. Klay Thompson grabs the miss. For Dallas, they've gone 6 of 13 from the field, just under the 50% mark. Randall outside. Lets it go with the 3. Bangs home the trifecta.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
It could go. That one doesn't go. A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far. Mavericks. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Mavericks?
They've really been disruptive on the defensive end, forcing turnovers and turning those turnovers into points at the other end.
And they're making their own luck with how hard they're playing, forcing turnovers and turning that into offense.
Big men on the floor for him. It'll be Washington and Gafford. The star backcourt, Doncic and Irving are the guard set. And it's Thompson into the small forward position. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. There's always a surprise, isn't there, Clark, in the offseason? Let's go back to 2022. That offseason, Timberwolves.
Big time! Oh, doctor. Oh, my goodness. Anthony Edwards throwing it down with force. Get this guy in the dunk contest.
It's up a 3. Pass to Randall. Shot clock at 6. For 3, Edwards. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. Edwards got the lead up to 3 now for Minnesota. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
How about the ferocity we have seen from them on defense? I mean, they're looking to contest every shot that goes up.
And I think we've also got to talk about the tempo they've played with right from the get-go. I mean, they've been deadly in transition, too.
Pass to McDaniels. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. It's rebounded by Dallas. Gafford's got 4 rebounds in this game. Tries the spin move. In the corner, Irving with it. Over Edwards. And it's good off the back rim and in. Irving's got 5.
The high basketball IQ of Klay Thompson finding a better look there.
No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Cans it from downtown.
Well, the first thought from the D there was to protect the rim, so good idea to take the 3 in transition.
The 3 for Doncic. DiVincenzo with the rebound. For Minnesota, they've gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. The open shot, Edwards, and the Timberwolves tack on 2 more.
I'll tell you what, Edwards has a really nice, smooth release, and that shot looked in the moment it left his hand.
Anthony Edwards is a classic 2-guard, Clark, a spectacular player. What has impressed you most about his development?
Well, he's got a great body. He had it when he got into the league after just 1 year of college. Tremendous basketball body, strength and length and bounce. Now he's worked on refining his skill. I think the biggest thing that's impressed me is not only his work ethic, but his poise. He's not a guy that plays frantically. He plays with intentionality and purpose, and that's a tough thing to do when you've got his athletic ability and you're as young as he is.
Thompson hammers it down.
An impressive athlete. I like seeing Thompson take it inside and drop the hammer.
Here's Edwards. Doncic grabs the miss. Doncic has got 4 rebounds in this game. Washington has his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
So it's Minnesota now. It's a 3-point game. Edwards kicks to DiVincenzo. A 3-pointer is right on target. DiVincenzo's got 11 points.
Sweet shooting from DiVincenzo. Really comfortable getting that shot up quickly.
And it's Jaden McDaniels with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
1:15 left in the first half of basketball.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Stolen by Washington. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks very much. The Mavericks have been much improved defensively. Coach Jason Kidd says when you're leaning on Luka offensively to deliver, and he does, you have to be able to cover him. Not just him, but Kyrie. The focus on playing defense and protecting one another is at a high right now. It can't just be 3 guys. It has to be all 5. Kevin?
It is, David. You're right. It's a team game. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Irving with the ball. Picked up by Edwards. Pass to Washington. From deep. Hits it from 3-point range. 8 points for him.
Well, he's a stretch 4 now with a dangerous outside shot. Washington loves letting that one fly from there.
And he's good on the 3 ball. DiVincenzo's got it all tied up now for the Timberwolves. Here's Doncic. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. The Mavericks shooting their second and third free throws tonight. That one is off. Some changes for Minnesota. And he's good on the second. Doncic with the steal. That shot, no good. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Mavericks ahead. They're up by 1. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
Get ready for the fan half-court shot.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Nice game. Great performance by Donte DiVincenzo.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
Yeah, you know what? The defense is going to adjust. They'll be ready for him now, so I'm sure they talked a lot about how to slow him down.
On the court for Minnesota, Nickeil Alexander-Walker out there with Dillingham. And it's Joe Ingles. Then there's Reed. And it's Miller in at the force. Well, we know, GA, the Mavs are so adept at hunting the matchups they want. They're patient and methodical.
Yeah, they never look like they're in a rush, right? Even when you send a double or trap the ball, the Mavs stay calm and know where to go. It's what makes slowing down their pick and roll so difficult.
Pass to Marshall. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. And the Mavericks lead by 1.
Hey, the unselfishness there by Dinwiddie, you love it. He's all about doing what's best for the team.
Here's Dillingham. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Alexander Walker passes to Reed. Banked in off the glass. Reed's got his first points in this one.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Dinwiddie with the bucket.
Right there from the corner. Good shot for Dinwiddie.
Timberwolves have gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. Ingles in the corner. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Dallas. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Stolen by Reed. They push it up 4 on 3. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. From outside the arc. That shot missing. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. When Naz Reid is out there, Clark, spacing the floor is a real asset for him.
For sure, and, you know, he really puts a lot of pressure on the defense because he can score from anywhere on the floor, and he's got great size and strength. And he does the little things, too. I mean, you look at his points and rebounds, but this guy gets deflections. He goes after loose balls. He gets you extra possessions on the glass. He steps in and takes charge. I mean, he does all the little and big things.
And so it's Exum with it. They'll bring it up for the Mavericks. Powell, no one around him. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Minnesota's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Out to Miller.
2 minutes remaining in the final.
Pass to Dillingham. 6 on the shot clock. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
Clearly the defense could have been better there, guys, but he also needs to convert that.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Reed against Dinwiddie. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. And for the Timberwolves, they're shooting well. They're at 45%. Out to Miller. Alexander Walker on the wing. Drains it from beyond the arc. Alexander Walker's got 5.
The D just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
Dinwiddie outside. Pass to Exum. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
You know, guys, sometimes that just happens, but you don't like to see it when the game is this close.
55 seconds left to play in the third. Ingles against Dinwiddie. Miller outside. Alexander Walker on the wing. Clock at 6. They set the screen. No good with the wing jumper.
Tell you what, that is a missed opportunity from mid-range for sure. With as little defense as was shown, should have made that one.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock in game. Here's Lively. And again, Dallas turns it over.
Just didn't get his hands up in time on that one. They weren't on the same page there.
Timberwolves leading by 3. Pass to Reed. Here's Dillingham. Dinwiddie covering. Back to Reed. And here is Ingles. There's Miller with the 3.
He made it! He got it! Big time!
Wow!
And just when it looked like...
And so it's Minnesota with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They've played the better game so far, but their work is far from over. Right back after this break. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And one forward, Thompson. At the other forward, Washington. The star backcourt, Doncic and Irving, are the guard set. And it's Gafford in at the center, filling out the middle. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Irving for 3. Reed with the rebound. Minnesota shooting straight 49% from the field. Ingles against Gafford. And the basket by Ingles. Ingles has got the lead up to 10 now for the Timberwolves. Thompson up top. Ingles covering. Thompson passes to Gafford. There's the 3. Miller grabs the miss. Timberwolves leading by 10. Tries to hit him. And the rejection by Gafford. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
Jump ball call.
Alexander Walker with the ball. Misses the three, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Nice timing on the alley-oop. I like the Washington teammates lob it his way. He knows what to do with it.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle him up right away. A new lineup here for the Timberwolves. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, guys, here's what Chris Finch went over with his guys during the break. He told them, don't look at the scoreboard. We have to play like we're tied. They want their team to sustain that level of effort, and we'll see how it works out. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Drawing fouls, Clark getting to the line, all part of the game, but do you think players try and draw fouls too often now?
I do in some cases, but I think it's more on an individual basis. I mean, players have to do what they need to do to try to score the ball. But I don't think anybody likes, one, guys flopping to draw fouls, and then two, whining when fouls aren't called.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too, as a matter of fact. I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
Timberwolves leading by 11. And Edwards puts up a deep three. And it's Klay Thompson with the rebound.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Fades and shoots. Not going to go that time. Great D that time from Edwards. For the three. It's rebounded by Dallas. Irving from long range. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. In the corner, Irving with it. Thompson outside. Doncic outside. Oh, Doncic long range.
Doncic giving you the full package. Superstar for sure.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
DiVincenzo against Doncic. It's Edwards on the wing. And slam dunk by Gobert.
One of the best lob partners in the business, Rudy Gobert.
On the wing, Thompson. Defended by DiVincenzo. Doncic dishes to Irving. Here's Washington. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. Minnesota leading by 10. Randall from outside. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Doncic has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Stolen by McDaniels. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
1:10 left in the fourth quarter of this one.
Great job preventing that ball from coming into the post. Might have been an easy 2 if the defense wasn't there.
And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession. On its way from Irving for 2.
Well, I like the effort that Edwards is making to commit to defense, not letting the shooter get by him.
And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for Minnesota.
The sheer volume of three-pointers was the deciding factor tonight, it seemed.
Yeah, they sink one and then do it again, and that strategy did work.
Another miss by Minnesota. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks, trailing by 10. Thompson misses. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And guys, they can just sit on the ball here if they want to.
They have earned this win.
and stolen by Thompson.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
Not by a long shot. It's all but official.
And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
And now let's catch it. All right, Dave. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg.